Have you ever walked through your home and sensed a strange, invisible weight hanging in the rooms? Everything might look spotless, yet the atmosphere feels thick, as if an unseen curtain is dampening your life's momentum. Your projects stall for no reason. Conversations with loved ones feel strained, and chances for a better life seem to vanish just before you can grasp them. Greetings. I am Pema Chodron, a dedicated practitioner and teacher of the ancient art of Feng Shui. For 4 decades, I have guided countless households across the globe in dissolving these very blockages, transforming their living spaces into sanctuaries of flow and prosperity. What I will share with you in the next few moments has the potential to revolutionize your relationship with your home and unlock a new chapter of abundance. Please understand this. The stagnation you feel is not a reflection of your efforts or your worth. It is not laziness or simple misfortune. These sensations are the subtle yet profound effects of accumulated energetic residue, a heavy old energy that builds up silently over months and years. While invisible to the eye, this energy is perceived clearly by your body, your emotional state, and your financial reality. And the most remarkable tool to shift this energy is likely sitting in your pantry right now: ordinary vinegar. You know it as a staple for cooking and cleaning, but in the realm of Feng Shui, it is so much more. Vinegar is a dynamic, energetic conduit. It possesses the unique ability to sever negative cords, dissolve stagnant forces, and create a vacuum that pulls fresh, vibrant opportunities into your existence. In our time together today, I will unveil the 3 hidden locations within your home where applying vinegar can instantly dispel detrimental energy and unleash a powerful current of wealth. And crucially, I will conclude with a warning about a single, widespread error people make with vinegar, a misstep so simple that it can nullify all the potential benefits in an instant. But first, let us collectively set a powerful intention for inflow. I invite you to type these words into the comments below right now. I receive abundance, prosperity, and peace. As you do, you are casting a seed of intention into the universe. And to nurture that seed, please like this video, share it with a friend who might be feeling stuck, subscribe to our channel, and tap the notification bell. This ensures you receive the profound Feng Shui insights I share each week. The hidden power of vinegar. Before we journey to the 3 secret places, we must first explore the why. Understanding the profound energetic principles behind vinegar will transform your actions from a simple chore into a potent, intentional ritual. This conscious understanding is the catalyst for true transformation. For millennia, across diverse civilizations and spiritual traditions, vinegar has been revered as a sacred substance of change. Ancient Egyptian priests used it in purification rites, while in traditional Chinese and Buddhist practices, it was employed to clear spaces of malevolent spirits and emotional pollution. Its purpose has always transcended the physical. It is a tool for cutting through the metaphysical grime that clings to our environments and our souls. Imagine vinegar as an energetic alchemist. Just as its acidic nature can break down stubborn limescale on a faucet, its vibrational frequency dismantles the stubborn residues of past arguments, lingering worries, and the subtle negativity carried in by guests. These unseen imprints coat the surfaces of your home, clinging to walls and collecting in corners, gradually forming a barrier that impedes the natural circulation of prosperity. The secret to its power lies in its innate acidity, which resonates at a specific frequency on an energetic level. This frequency acts like a precise scalpel, slicing through stagnant chai, the very life force energy that Feng Shui works with, and carving out clear channels for new dynamic energy to circulate. Where energy moves freely, abundance is inevitable. This is why so many report an immediate sensation of lightness and clarity after a vinegar cleansing. The air itself seems to sparkle. Mental fog dissipates, and new possibilities suddenly appear at their doorstep. Yet, vinegar's role is not solely one of cleansing, it is also one of guardianship. When applied with focused intent, it establishes a subtle protective barrier around your home. This makes it significantly more difficult for external negative influences or the draining intentions of others to penetrate your space. It is, in essence, drawing an invisible line in the sand around your peace and your prosperity. And now, we arrive at the most thrilling revelation. The full potential of vinegar is not activated equally in every corner of your home. Its power is dramatically amplified in 3 very specific, often overlooked locations. I'm about to reveal the first of these secret spots. Here is a clue. It is a portal you cross daily, a threshold that holds immense sway over your personal destiny. The first secret place, the threshold of transformation. If vinegar is the key, then your main entrance is the lock it is meant to open. In the principles of Feng Shui, your front door is far more than an architectural feature. It is known as the mouth of chai. This is the primary gateway through which the life force of your home, its opportunities, its vitality, and its fortune flows. It is the first and most critical filter for every energy that enters your domestic world. Every single person who steps across your threshold, family, friends, delivery workers, even yourself, leaves behind an invisible energetic signature. Their stress, their joy, their unspoken judgments, and their spoken words all deposit subtle traces upon the doorframe, the handle, and the immediate area. When this entrance is physically cluttered, energetically congested, or simply neglected, it acts like a clogged filter. It can subtly hinder financial windfalls, create misunderstandings in your relationships, and cloud your decision-making, all without a single visible cause. This is where vinegar performs one of its most vital functions. Used with purpose, it becomes a vibrational reset button. It cuts through the accumulated stagnation, dissolves the emotional static left by passers-by, and seals the microscopic energetic fissures where negativity often seeps through. Its crisp, sharp aroma does more than just cleanse the air. It acts as a symbolic and energetic repellent, establishing a boundary that vibrates with the command, "Only that which serves my highest good is welcome here." To perform this powerful cleansing, you will need to create a simple elixir. Mix half a liter of pure water with 5 teaspoons of plain white vinegar. To magnify its protective qualities, you can add a few drops of lemon juice, a known purifier, a pinch of sea salt for grounding and cleansing, or even a single bay leaf, an ancient symbol of protection and wish fulfillment. Using a clean, preferably white cloth, gently wipe down the entire door frame, the doorknob or handle, your welcome mat, and, if you can, the exterior surface of the door itself. As you do this, move your hand from the inside of your home toward the outside, a motion that symbolically pushes out any stagnant energy. In your mind, hold a clear intention, a silent request for any and all blockages to your peace and prosperity to be dissolved entirely. This is not mere housekeeping. It is a sacred ritual that proclaims to the universe that your home is a magnet for blessings and a fortress against harm. I am reminded of a student of these principles, a woman named Elara. She had felt an increasing sense of oppression in her own apartment. A difficult neighbor seemed to cast a pall over her hallway. Her freelance work had mysteriously dried up, and she felt a constant, low-grade anxiety at home. After learning of the entrance ritual, she performed it on a Thursday evening, focusing intently on her desire for openness and safety. The very next day, the neighbor who had been a source of tension was unexpectedly offered a job in another city and moved out within a week. More astonishingly, 2 new clients contacted Alara out of the blue, reviving her income stream. She described the shift as, "The very light in my entryway seems brighter now, as if the walls themselves are sighing in relief." She has since made this cleansing a foundational part of her weekly routine, and her home has remained a haven of support and opportunity. Accounts like Ilara's are not mere coincidence. They are the natural result of aligning your environment with your intention. When you cleanse your main entrance with vinegar, you are broadcasting a powerful, unambiguous message on an energetic frequency. My home is open to blessings and closed to all else. This kind of vibrational clarity has the power to dismantle old obstacles and reveal pathways you never knew existed. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and bring the image of your own front door to mind. Does it feel vibrant and welcoming, or does it feel dull, heavy, or simply forgotten? If you are ready to transform its energy, type this affirmation into the comments at this very moment. I welcome only positive energy into my home. This spoken decree, combined with your physical action, forges a powerful shield that operates on both the tangible and the spiritual planes. And remember, the entrance is merely the beginning. If the front door is the portal for opportunity, then the next location we will explore is even more intimate and potent. It is a room you use every day, and if its energy is left unattended, it can silently and steadily drain your finances, your vitality, and your emotional resilience. That secret and often problematic place is your bathroom. The second secret place, the bathroom, the home's emotional drain. If the front door is your home's smiling mouth, inviting in all the goodness of the world, then the bathroom is its quiet, internal kidney. It is the master of release, the unsung hero of purification. But on an energetic level, this room holds a profound and often misunderstood power. It is, in fact, one of the most sensitive and potent energetic centers in your entire living space. Let's truly consider its purpose for a moment. This is the chamber where your physical body lets go of the waste it cannot use. It's a biological necessity, but your being is not just physical. It is a vibrant tapestry of energy, emotion, and spirit. Every time you step into the bath or shower, you are not just washing away the grime of the day. You are standing under a waterfall, and more than water is flowing. The stress from a difficult conversation, the anxiety about a looming deadline, the quiet sadness from a memory, the frustration of a dream, deferred, all of it runs in rivulets down your skin, mingling with the steam and the water. While the physical water spirals down the drain, the emotional and energetic residue does not follow as easily. It lingers. It saturates the tiles, hangs in the humid air, and settles into the corners, creating a subtle stagnant film over the entire room. This is why ancient masters of Feng Shui often described bathrooms as centers of energetic leakage. They observed that this room, if not consciously maintained, doesn't just feel heavy. It acts like a silent siphon, slowly draining your personal vitality, clouding your mental clarity, and even creating subtle blockages in the flow of your finances. Money, in many traditions, is seen as a form of energy, a current that needs to move freely. A clogged, heavy bathroom energy can symbolically and energetically mirror a clogged and stagnant financial flow. Have you ever had the experience of stepping into a bathroom that felt musty, cluttered, or just vaguely off? Even if it was technically clean, you felt your mood dip, your shoulders slump. Conversely, have you ever finished a shower expecting to feel renewed, only to step out feeling more tired than when you went in? That is not your imagination. That is the weight of stagnant qi, the collective residue of unreleased emotions, pulling at your own energy field. But here is the beautiful transformative secret. This space of release can be effortlessly transformed into a sanctuary of renewal. And your most powerful ally in this alchemical process is a humble bottle of white vinegar. In this context, vinegar is not merely a cleaner. It is a tool of subtle alchemy. For centuries, across cultures, vinegar has been used for its purifying properties. The ancient Romans used vinegar to disinfect and cleanse their homes and baths, believing it could ward off illness and bad spirits. In traditional Chinese households, it was common to use vinegar in cleaning, recognizing its ability to cut through greasy, stubborn energies, just as it cuts through physical grease. Its acidic nature is not just physical. It has an energetic sharpness that can dissolve the invisible, sticky residues that water alone cannot touch. To perform this simple ritual, you will need to create your cleansing elixir. Mix 1 cup of plain white vinegar with 2 cups of hot water. The heat activates the vinegar, helping it to vaporize and penetrate more deeply. For an extra boost of cleansing and brightening energy, both physically and energetically, add a generous splash of fresh lemon juice. Lemon has long been associated with purification and attracting positive energy. Finally, stir in a teaspoon of sea salt. Salt is one of the oldest and most powerful substances known to humanity for absorbing negative energy and creating sacred space. Together, these 3 simple ingredients create a potent, non-toxic potion for energetic shift. Now, take a soft cloth, dip it into your mixture, and begin. This is not a race. This is a ritual. Wipe down every surface: the faucets, the sink, the toilet, the handles, the tiles, and most importantly, the often ignored corners of the floor and behind the door. Move in gentle, clockwise circles. Clockwise motion is universally recognized as a movement that invites in, builds, and creates positive flow. As you wipe, do not let your mind wander to your grocery list or your work emails. Be present. With every stroke, imagine the cloth is not just picking up dust, but is absorbing the invisible weight of old fears, spent sorrows, and yesterday's tensions. Imagine the heaviness dissolving, turning to light steam and vanishing. This action is a physical declaration to the universe. It is you stating loudly and clearly without saying a word, "I release what no longer belongs to me. I make space for the new." I recall working with a wonderful woman named Anne, who had been carrying a low hum of inner conflict for years. She felt perpetually restless, emotionally drained, and found sleep elusive. One morning, before the sun had risen, she was moved by a deep, instinctual urge. She went to her kitchen, mixed vinegar with hot water and salt, and began to clean her bathroom. She wasn't thinking about Feng or energy cleansing. She was simply following a primal need to clean. Halfway through scrubbing the tiles around her bathtub, she was suddenly overcome with emotion. Tears streamed down her face, a release of a grief she hadn't even acknowledged she was carrying. She later told me, "In that moment, I realized I wasn't just scrubbing tiles. I was scouring my grief, washing away my old story and cleansing my deep fatigue. It was the most cathartic experience of my life." The shift was profound and swift. Within days of this powerful cleansing, Anne received a completely unexpected phone call. It was an offer to participate in a creative project that perfectly aligned with her dormant skills and passions. This project not only solved a pressing financial worry, but, more importantly, restored her sense of confidence and self-worth. The act of cleansing the drain of her home's energy had symbolically and literally unclogged the drain in her own life. To this day, she returns to this simple vinegar ritual whenever life begins to feel heavy again. And each time, she feels another layer of invisible burden lift away. The bathroom, you see, is in many ways the subconscious of your home. It holds what is unspoken, what is hidden, what we flush away and try to ignore. It holds the weight we carry in private. When you cleanse it with conscious intention, you are not just performing a chore, you are rewriting your home's energetic script. You are giving yourself and your space permission to let go, to flow, and to welcome in lightness and new beginnings. So I invite you now to solidify this intention. Let's plant a seed together. Type this affirmation in the comments below. I release what no longer belongs to me. I make space for the new. By physically writing those words, you are not just typing on a screen. You are programming your subconscious. You are amplifying your intention out into the universe. And you are joining a collective energy of release and renewal. And if the bathroom represents the powerful work of emotional release, the next place we will explore is even more intimate. It is your true sanctuary, your personal recharge station, the bedroom. And when this space is properly cleansed, it can transform not only the quality of your sleep, but the very fabric of your relationships, your self-confidence, and your capacity for prosperity. The third secret place, the bedroom, the heart of renewal. If the bathroom is the subconscious of your home, the place of private release, then the bedroom is its beating heart. This is your sanctuary of vulnerability, your inner chamber of renewal. It is where you are most open, most unguarded, and most truly yourself. You shed the day's armor along with your clothes. You rest, you dream, you heal, and you connect intimately with a partner or with your own soul. Because of this profound vulnerability, the bedroom acts as a powerful sponge for energy. Every sleepless night spent staring at the ceiling, every soft tear shed into the pillow, every hushed and unresolved argument that hangs in the air, all of these experiences leave an energetic trace. They are like subtle emotional fingerprints pressed into the fabric of the room. Over weeks, months, or years, these imprints accumulate like invisible dust, pressing down on your spirit. This unseen weight can silently erode your confidence, create distance in your relationships, and even constrict the natural flow of abundance into your life. You may feel perpetually tired, even after a full night's sleep, or find yourself and your partner snapping over trivial matters. This is often not a personal failing. It is often the environment, the heavy energy of the bedroom, reflecting back at you. In the practice of Feng Shui, the bedroom is considered sacred ground. It is the inner sanctum where your defenses are down and your spirit is meant to recharge. If the energy here is clouded, stagnant, or heavy, it is nearly impossible for the rest of your life to feel light, clear, and balanced. This is why the simple act of cleansing the bedroom with your vinegar solution can be so deeply transformative. It doesn't just freshen the air you breathe, it refreshes the very energy your spirit absorbs while you sleep. To prepare your bedroom elixir, stir 3 tablespoons of white vinegar into 2 cups of lukewarm water. In this sacred space, subtlety is paramount. You do not need strong, artificial scents that can overwhelm the senses and the spirit. Instead, if you feel called, you may add a pinch of dried lavender for its renowned calming and peace-inducing properties, or a few rose petals for their gentle vibration of love and self-care. This isn't about scenting the room, it's about infusing the water with a specific spiritual intention. Take a clean, soft cloth, perhaps one reserved just for this purpose, and dip it into your solution. Now, move slowly and with mindfulness. Wipe the edges of your bed frame, the headboard, the handles of your wardrobe, the surfaces of your nightstands, and the drawers where you keep your personal items. Pay special attention to the hidden corners, under the bed, and behind furniture, as these are the places where dust and stagnant chai love to gather and fester. If you have old photographs, inherited jewelry boxes, or any items handed down from previous generations, take an extra moment to gently wipe around them. Objects, especially those with history, are powerful vessels of emotional energy. They can hold the love and joy of the past, but they can also inadvertently hold on to grief, loss, or old patterns. Tending to them with your cleansing vinegar water is like gently loosening the grip of the past, honoring the object while setting yourself free from any heavy energy it may be holding. A special focus should be given to the mirrors in your bedroom, particularly any that face your bed. Mirrors in energy work are not passive objects. They are dynamic amplifiers. They double and reflect whatever energy is present in the room. If your mirror has been reflecting sleepless nights, anxious thoughts, or tense interactions, that same heavy energy is bounced back into the space, creating a closed loop of stagnation. Wiping the mirror with your vinegar solution acts as an energetic reset button. It neutralizes the stored reflections, clearing the slate so that the mirror can now reflect peace, tranquility, and love back into the room and back to you. I remember a client named Brooke, a vibrant young woman who came to me in a state of profound exhaustion. Her marriage was strained, marked by constant low-level tension. Her nights were restless, filled with tossing and turning, and her days felt grey and joyless. She felt stuck. One afternoon, feeling a glimmer of hope, she decided to try the bedroom vinegar ritual. She methodically wiped down her wooden bed frame, her dresser, her nightstands, and finally, the large, ornate mirror that hung directly across from her bed. She didn't do anything else differently that day. That very night, for the first time in weeks, she fell into a deep, restorative sleep. She woke feeling genuinely refreshed. But the shift didn't stop there. Over the following days, she noticed her husband seemed softer, more present. Their conversations began to lose their defensive edge and became warmer, more connected. Then, remarkably, within that same week, both she and her husband received unexpected career news, a promotion for him, a new freelance opportunity for her that immediately eased months of financial pressure and worry. When Brooke later recounted this to me, she said, "It felt like a logjam had broken. Something finally shifted, not just in the atmosphere of my room, but deep inside me. The vinegar felt like a key that unlocked a door I didn't even know was closed." This is the quiet, profound magic of this practice. It doesn't create loud fireworks or dramatic overnight miracles. It works in the subtle realms, silently and consistently, dissolving the heaviness in your most personal space. And when your bedroom becomes a vessel of light, clear energy, your body can truly relax, your mind can find quiet, and your heart can safely open. In that state of openness and receptivity, peace, love, and abundance don't need to force their way in. They flow in naturally, as if they were always meant to be there. So, let me ask you to pause and truly feel into your own space. How does your bedroom feel to you right now? Does it feel fresh, uplifting, and safe? Or does it feel heavy, unsettled, and tired? If you are ready to create a shift, to reclaim your sanctuary, then let's plant another seed of intention. Type into the comments now, "I cleanse my bedroom. I cleanse my spirit." This act of writing is a powerful commitment. You are programming your subconscious for renewal and actively opening the door for personal transformation. And remember, the 3 spaces we have explored together are not random. They form a powerful trinity of energetic maintenance for your home and life. The main entrance is the gateway, actively welcoming new opportunity. The bathroom is the release valve, letting go of all that no longer serves you. The bedroom is the recharge chamber, restoring your spirit and your capacity for love and prosperity. But our journey into the art of Feng Shui is not quite complete. There is one final powerful practice to share, a potent ritual that combines the cleansing power of vinegar with the grounding force of salt to actively draw out and neutralize negative energy from any corner of your home. and that is exactly what we will explore next. The complementary ritual with vinegar and salt. You've just unlocked the secrets of using vinegar to transform 3 key areas of your home. But what if I told you there was one final master key? A simple yet profound practice that amplifies everything you've learned. This is the complementary ritual that unites vinegar with one of the world's oldest purifiers, salt. For millennia, across countless cultures, salt has been revered as a guardian crystal. Think of the Roman soldiers paid in salt, their salarium, a word that gives us salary, linking it to value and preservation. Or the Japanese sumo wrestlers who toss salt into the ring before a match to purify it. Salt is a powerful absorber, drawing out and neutralizing heavy, stagnant energy like a spiritual sponge. When you partner it with vinegar, a master at cutting through energetic grime, you create a powerhouse duo. Vinegar slices through the stagnation, while the salt soaks it up and locks it away. Ready to perform this alchemical ritual? Let's begin. First, find a simple glass. It must be clear, acting as a window for you to witness the transformation. Fill it halfway with ordinary white vinegar. Now, for the magic, slowly add 3 generous tablespoons of coarse sea salt. Do this in a mindful silence. As each tablespoon falls, picture a specific barrier in your life dissolving. The first scoop for a financial block, the second for a relational strain, the third for an internal worry. Visualize these obstacles cracking and melting into nothingness. Now, carry this charged glass to the part of your home that feels densest, perhaps a cluttered home office, a busy kitchen, or a quiet corner in the living room that just feels off. Set it down and walk away. Leave it completely untouched for a full 24 hours. Don't cover it, don't stir it, just let it be. This is its time to work. You might witness something fascinating. The salt may begin to rise and dance, or tiny bubbles might form like effervescent messengers. The liquid could even turn slightly cloudy. This isn't a chemical reaction to fear. It's a visible sign that the ritual is actively pulling dense energy from your space. It's working. After a full day has passed, it's time to release what has been gathered. Take the glass and dispose of the mixture far from your home down a storm drain or onto the earth in a park. Do not pour it down your own sink as you are releasing the captured energy. Thoroughly wash the glass. If you feel a lingering heaviness, you can repeat this ritual once a week for 3 consecutive weeks. This triple repetition sends a powerful, repeating signal to the universe that you are serious about clearing out the old to welcome the new. This practice is deceptively simple. Its true power doesn't come from the ingredients, but from the intention you pour into it. Every grain of salt becomes a tiny warrior for your peace, and every drop of vinegar, a solvent for your sorrows. Done with heartfelt focus, it can shift the very atmosphere of your home and the energy within your own heart. Elevating your practice. Pro tips for powerful cleansing. You have the core rituals. Now, let's amplify them. These are not complex rules, but simple, intentional tweaks that can dramatically deepen the effects of your vinegar cleansing, supercharging the flow of positive energy into your life. First, dance with the moon. Energy flows in natural rhythms, and the moon is our most visible celestial conductor. The ideal time for your vinegar cleansing is during the new moon or the waxing moon, when the moon is growing in the night sky. These phases are all about new beginnings, expansion, and attracting what you desire. If your goal is to attract wealth, avoid performing these rituals during the waning moon, a time better suited for releasing and letting go. By syncing your actions with the lunar cycle, you work with the universe's natural current, making your efforts effortlessly more powerful. Second, remember to breathe. After you've wiped every surface with your vinegar solution, you've stirred up all the stagnant energy. Now, it needs an exit. Immediately open a window or a door for at least 10 minutes. This isn't just about fresh air. It's about creating a pathway for the old, heavy chai to leave and for vibrant, new energy to swirl in. You will feel the lightness instantly. Third, call upon the element of fire. Once your space is cleansed with vinegar, seal the deal with a sacred flame. Light a simple white candle or burn some purifying incense like sandalwood, Palo Santo, or frankincense. The vinegar acts as the scrubber and the fire acts as the sanctifier, raising the vibration and blessing the newly cleared space. It's a beautiful harmony of elements that brings profound balance. Next, don't neglect your financial tools. Your wallet, your purse, your work laptop. These objects are constantly in your hands, absorbing your financial stress or hope. Take a cloth with a little diluted vinegar and gently wipe them down. As you do, visualize them glowing with a golden light, becoming magnets for opportunity and abundance. You're not just cleaning leather and metal, you're reprogramming your tools for prosperity. Your own mindset is your most crucial ingredient. Rushing through the ritual with a frustrated heart will limit its power. Instead, slow down. Create a calm atmosphere. Perhaps play some soft instrumental music. Breathe deeply and repeat a simple positive mantra like, "With this cleanse, I welcome peace and plenty." Remember, vinegar amplifies the vibration it's given. Pour in calm intention, and you will get powerful, calm results. Finally, always end with gratitude. Gratitude is the ultimate key that unlocks the door to abundance. After you finish, take a quiet moment. Place your hands over your heart and sincerely thank the universe, your guides, or simply the energy of renewal. Say aloud, "Thank you for this cleansing. Thank you for the new beginnings now unfolding. Thank you for the blessings already on their way." The words are less important than the genuine feeling behind them. This act of thanks places you in a state of joyful receptivity. These tips transform your cleaning from a mundane chore into a sacred ceremony. They remind you that you are not just tidying a house, you are curating an energy field. And when you shift that inner energy, your outer reality has no choice but to follow. A final word of caution. As we wrap up, it's vital to share a few precautions. While vinegar is a formidable tool for transformation, its power must be handled with awareness and respect. Always begin with fresh, clean vinegar. Never use a bottle that has been left open or appears cloudy. Vinegar is a powerful absorber. If it has been sitting out, it may have already soaked up energies you don't want to spread around. Using old vinegar is like trying to clean a mirror with mud. It simply won't bring the clarity you seek. Never, ever reuse your cleansing mixtures. Once a vinegar solution, especially the salt and vinegar glass, has done its job, its purpose is complete. It has absorbed the stagnation you aim to remove. Keeping it in your home is like trapping the negativity you just worked to release. Always dispose of it immediately and away from your living space. The most critical warning, however, concerns you. Vinegar is an amplifier of vibration. If you approach your cleansing from a place of fear, anxiety, or desperation, you risk amplifying those very feelings. This is why you must always pause before you begin. Take 3 deep centering breaths. Set a clear, positive intention. Cleanse not from a place of, "I need to get rid of bad luck," but from a place of, "I am creating a sacred space for my good to flourish." When used with respect, focus, and a peaceful heart, vinegar becomes one of your most powerful allies for creating a home that is truly a sanctuary. You now see how a simple bottle of vinegar can become a catalyst for profound change. You've learned to guard your entrance, the gateway of opportunity. You've mastered cleansing the bathroom, the channel of release. And you've reclaimed the bedroom, your sanctuary for renewal. The vinegar and salt ritual is the master key that deepens this work, drawing out the deepest pockets of stagnant energy. By adding the layers of lunar timing, ventilation, sacred fire, and heartfelt gratitude, you elevate your practice into a true art form. But always remember, the vinegar is merely the brush. You are the artist. Every intentional wipe, every spoken affirmation is you choosing to reshape your reality from the inside out. And when you change your inner world, the outer world must mirror that change. So I invite you now to claim this truth with me. Say it aloud. I attract peace, clarity, and prosperity daily. Type it into the comments below and make it your own. If this journey has resonated with you, please don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with a friend who needs this light, and subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell so we can continue this journey together, unlocking even deeper flows of abundance and serenity in your life. Thank you for your open heart, for your willingness to learn, and for taking powerful action for your well-being. I can't wait to see you in the next video, where we'll explore even more ways to magnetize the life of your dreams.